following morning, you are all woken to staff members of the hotel, which there were rather few of them. They appeared to all be Solomon that were, any locals will probably know that the Solomon are likely young relatives of the Black Trailmon that owns the place. And each of them comes up to your doors knocking to wake you up around 9 a.m. to make sure you're up and ready for your train in 2 hours.
No. I don't want to get up.
Yeah, I'm sure Lucy's hungover.
Just squishing around like a plushie.
I'm pretty sure. I guess with Rowan, he wakes up, sees a Plotmon, and he's just thinking to himself, "My God, how could these have been my partner? They're so marketable."
You know
They're
what?
so marketable.
And Cheese must feel insulted.
Well, he didn't say it.
Is Cap much of a morning person? Much of a morning person? As far as I recall, she's not.
Ben is fucking dead. Ben is
What?
crying.
I'm not crying. I'm not.
Ben drowned in their tears.
I mean, that scene got to me too. You were magnificent there, Sora.
Excellent.
You can't see it, but I'm poking my fingers together. It's like, yeah, me too. And I was the one doing it.
Index touching. Oh.
Anyway,
Our dicks touching. What?
And that's...
All right, well there it goes.
There it goes.
Okay, so as far as I recall, Cap's not much of a morning person, so how's she reacting to her door being knocked on at 9 a.m.?
You act like she's even slept.
Do Digimon sleep?
Yes.
Yes.
They should at
Quite
least.
Oh,
prolifically.
yes, they do.
Oh.
Not Cap. Not last night though. She was way too on edge.
Okay, so she was up all night. That's not gonna be good. Well,
Gotta get a debuff.
since you all gathered all of your necessary supplies for the trip yesterday, all of them have been gathered from some officials from the town and taken to your train ahead of time, thankfully, to make sure you have everything you need. Your bags are packed, you've got all of the necessary survival supplies, food for the trip, etc. And it's not long before you're all being led out to the train station.
Actually, I tell a lie. She wanted to be up all night, but she ended up sleeping in a chair for like a maximum of 2 hours.
Fair. So, you're being led to the train station, and on the way, there's actually a lot of Digimon that are waving and cheering and just celebrating your presence and wishing you well on your way off.
Oh man, I'm glad they're not like pissed at us for killing one of their leaders.
You just hear one in the background like, "Don't worry about her. She was a bitch."
Well,
I know, right? Screw the leaders.
Well, there's quite a few Digimon that were clearly from her server that are looking quite cheerful today, so that's definitely a sentiment that many of them are sharing. Though there are a few that seem to be glaring specifically at Scratch, but there's something about that glare that
Ding
feels...
dong, the witch is dead, the wicked witch, the witch is dead. Ding dong, the wicked witch is dead.
Yes. Yeah, something about those glares says that they're something older, something much deeper than just the death of Atsuka. More of these might have been other sympathizers with the Hayate Shogunate. But they don't exactly look like combatants either, so they're not exactly a problem. It's more of just... they have some personal political leanings that lead to them despising Scratch at the moment.
Politics in
So-
my Digimon?
So, just so we're
What
clear,
did you think?
Rowan is 100% lapping this whole thing up. Even bringing his phone into like a selfie feature to like show the crowd of Digimon that are just like that are just like, treating him like a hero.
Hell yeah.
Is to be expected.
Brother's getting high on his own supply.
Hell yeah.
So
When I say Digi, you say destined. Digi, destined. Digi, destined.
God damn it.
That's not how that works.
Then he just grabs his cup and starts dragging him.
So, once you reach the train station, there's a few familiar faces waiting there. The Octomon fisherman that Hailey and Wahoo helped is there, and he's brought some extra supplies for Wahoo to feed off of, as well as an extra large backpack to help carry some of it, which is clearly designed to be waterproof, so you can easily get the fish around, and very tightly sealed so it doesn't stink. Then
Thanks, sir.
you have Gus standing there, the Ogremon. He's just got his arms folded and he's looking everybody over, particularly Artemis and Scratch. Just nods to him and says, "You two did good. Listen, anytime you're back in town, you're welcome to come back here and party anytime. My door's always open to you."
Art just kind of laughs a bit and gives a massive rock out gesture and just says, "Oh, you better believe it. And we'll be back."
Well, you might have a little trouble finding me free to do much. These two here," he just gestures over to Brato and Sevi. They're getting a bit old for the seats. Looks like we're really holding a new election soon, and a lot of people are nominating me.
Another important thing that you can do when you're famous, Cheese, is that you can run for office. Says Rowan when he just remembering this.
Yeah,
People will vote for you for no reason.
yeah, kid. I don't think any Digimon is gonna vote
He
for.
said this. Sorry, said it to himself.
Gus still heard it. He's got big ass ears,
Okay.
and he just says, "Yeah, kid. I don't think any Digimon is gonna vote for a chosen for an office here. Now, maybe when you got all your shit done, your partner might be able to run."
Partner.
Rowan's gonna look confused because I'm pretty sure he very much thought that he was talking about Cheese running.
As full of himself as Rowan has been this entire time, anyone would also think he's talking about himself.
Yeah.
Anyway, of course the elders are standing there, but the last one would be Tekkai, and he slowly steps up to Cap, just arms crossed at first, trying to be serious, then he just sighs, lowers one arm, and starts rubbing the back of his neck, and he's like, "Listen, Cap, I know things didn't work out before. We both wanted really different things out of life, and hell, right now we probably still do. But I can tell you're getting better. And I'm hoping by the end of this, when we all make it through, maybe we could catch up a bit more. I'll still be here waiting for you, no matter what happens. As long as this world's still intact."
Cap takes a second. To be blunt, she didn't expect to ever see him again. It's something that she personally dealt with, and now it feels like a wound is reopening, but it doesn't hurt the same. She unholsters her gun and just pulls one of the bullets out of the revolver and tosses it to him. "That one's got my name on it. It'll find
That's
me.
so cool. What the fuck? That is such a cute and cool idea.
Just you had to break the silence. Like, oh my god!
I write that down. This is genius.
No,
Peak,
that's,
that's peak.
fuck.
it's also
Well,
quite a bit
you have the
more.
bullet with your name on it.
Well, it's a
That's
bit
so
more than.
writing.
It's a bit more than just cool when you consider the implications of what it normally means for someone to have their name on a bullet, and for that to be in said person's own gun.
Oh yeah,
Tekkai,
it's,
Tekkai definitely gets the message behind that, and he just stares at the bullet for a moment, holds it as tightly as he can, and just nods to her. Of course. Yeah, I'll hold on to this. I
Absolute
guess
cinema.
you won't be needing this anymore, huh?
Time will tell. But she looks up at him, smirks. Probably not. And then walks onto the train. Never one for long goodbyes.
Symbolism.
Also, I just want to say, that bullet has meant a lot of different things to her at many different times of her life. Right now, before she handed it to him, it was no one's taken me out except me. As more of an affirmation than a suicidal thought.
Fair.
Just to put that
Absolute
out there.
cinema.
I need a picture of an Etmon doing the absolute cinema pose.
Now
Well-
I'm just picturing that rendered like Tamer's opening, so it's like Ipmon doing that pose, but then there's also like a faded Beelzebumon behind them doing it as well.
Etmon is sitting in Beelzebub's lap. They're both doing it. Let me go and get the Time Strangers models.
As you're all preparing to get on, Cap's already on, and she wouldn't give much of a shit about this, but it may be a surprise for the humans. All of a sudden, you hear this big booming voice from up front, and you realize there's only like 2 train cars on this entire thing, and the engine looks a little odd. The engine is rust brown, but definitely not rusted. It's more of just painted that color. But also looks... It has a very organic shape that's a bit, like, veiny and bulbous and covered in spikes. And then from the
You
periphery, you might
design?
notice that there's actually a massive fucking jaw and rows of teeth at the front of it, and a ton of buggy yellow eyes. And the train is fucking talking to you. Of course, all the Digimon here would know that this is a Trailmon. Particularly a worm-type Trailmon, one of the more popular variants.
So, do we get in by like getting in your mouth, or
No, he's carrying, well, he's dragging 2 regular train
While you
cars.
say that, while
Only
you
the
say that,
engine is
Rowan
alive.
gets into one of the completely normal cars.
Yeah,
oh,
but as you're climbing on, he's just laughing and calling out to you, like, "It's an honor to be conducting for a group of chosen like this. Soon as I heard I had this job, I've been looking forward to it for the last 12 hours. I could barely even sleep."
And he just goes, guess we got an
Yeah.
electric.
Again, if you're famous, people will do things for you.
so
He just drags
you
him away.
just
Although she's
you-
quite amused the fact that we technically have an electric EV car now. Digital data.
Yeah, yeah.
so do you usually hang out in tracks, or
Oh, well, actually, that is a pretty good question, and not too many people ask that. You see, most train stations will have a rest area for all us Trailmon to hang out in, although, admittedly, a lot of us were wiped out during the merger, and we're kind of a rare evolution, so there's not too many of us right now. But some of my siblings are scattered around the place. Right now, there's nobody else here at this rest stop, but yeah, you see that warehouse over there? That's usually where we hang out when we're not working on the rails.
Do you hang out? Do you like play poker, train poker or something?
Rain poker.
Now, not many Trailmon have hands. There's a few of us that do, but
They're trains and they're playing poker.
Indeed, that's
Forgive him,
what I
he's an
implied.
idiot.
All right.
I don't know, y'all.
I guess the Simpsons reference went over a few people's heads.
It didn't go over mine. I just wanted to hear how Drew resolved the bit, or if he got it.
I got it, but too many people were talking for me to do anything about it.
Fuck.
Anyway, although I might see if I can find that clip and edit it in it. But anyway,
Put my nuts in your mouth.
God damn it. So, you all get on the train, and it's a pretty comfortable train car. Nothing special, but the seats are pretty plush. There's plenty of space, because there's not that much traffic, so they don't really need to make ones that are designed to pack, like, 50 people onto one car. So you've all got plenty of room to stretch out and relax during the trip. And, Sevi's staring in one of the windows as you're, revving up for departure. He says, "Well, it's been lovely having you all here. Thank you for helping our dear village so much. Just know that, if you ever return, we will happily accept you for anything. And if you ever need help, we may not have many warriors here, but there's a few capable people who will gladly have your back."
Thanks, sir. You as well.
And Brato,
What about our front?
And Brato steps on for a moment. "Well, it's definitely been a chaotic 24 hours since you arrived, but I must say I've quite enjoyed it. It's been lovely to meet you all. When you get down to the Sourcewood, make sure to say hello to Mayor Chalan for me. Now,
Will do.
I suppose I shouldn't leave you waiting any longer. You've got a bit of a trip ahead of you. Even as the Trailmon goes, it should end up taking you a good 6 hours to get all the way down there. Probably more. Depends on how fast this old guy can go." The Trailmon up front calls out, "I can make it in 6. Faster if any of you know how to use a good fire attack."
And I look around. Does anybody know how to do a fire attack?
Caprice.
Hold up, Wahoo. Can you do
Legally?
fire attack?
Wait.
Wahoo just kind of
When you
vaguely
say
is
fire
confused.
attack, do you mean an actual, like, manifesting fireball attack or creating a fire?
I mean, a proper fire attack with some real firepower would be a lot more effective. Basically, if somebody could blast that straight into my engine and give me a hell of a boost.
Oh, that sounds intimate.
Don't make it weird.
You're weird. What do you mean I'm not supposed to make it weird?
You're not supposed to make
Don't
it
be
weird.
rude. Don't be rude. I don't know if any of us can form a fire. Caprice goes, "I can."
You think I can get a spark out of my fish's teeth?
Probably not.
I don't think that would be very wise.
Like, wait, so the imp up there has some fire?
Call me the imp again, and you'll find out.
Okay, fair. Think you can give me a little boost?
Yeah. And she walks into the engine room, locates the furnace.
Okay, now don't fire right away. I gotta get properly revved up and up to speed, otherwise I might stall. So, wait for me to get to speed, I'll let you know, then take your shot.
I lean into Rowan and be like, now he's making it weird.
No, he's not.
gotta-
You're just interpreting it weird.
No.
You have a
Yeah,
dirty
maybe.
mind.
No, I'm being funny and clever. Stop.
But,
Art is just
he visually does air quotes funny and clever.
Art's just like in the one of the back rows, just feet kicked up, like, oh man, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be good.
Well, it does
What
prove
are
to
they
be a bit of a rickety ride because the rails have definitely taken some damage from the merger. And
Yeah.
regardless,
Hey-
he does pick
Hey,
up
quick
speed
question.
pretty fast.
Haley looks around. What does the inside of the
Bob?
train look like? Do we have like the classic like thing we see like with the table in the back of the seats and everything?
Yeah, it is sort of an older design to the cars, but also it's sort of like a blend of modern architecture with classic design. It's darker colored woods, but it also has like more plush and comfortable seats. The tables all lock into place rather nicely, and thankfully that's very well secured when they're raised, because otherwise, with how rickety this ride is proving at first, they'd probably be flopping all over the place.
And then from the engine room, everyone just hears "Bada boom!" Just classic, the bada boom.
Yes.
Bada boom.
Good old Impmon attack. So, yeah, once you've gotten up to speed and Impmon fires that into the engine, he ends up gaining a good, 10 miles an hour off that. And he says, "Ooh, yeah, that's some good shit. Alright, I'm gonna need you to top me off a bit later. If you do that for me, I'd say every hour I'd be in good shape to get you guys there in, let's say 5.
Okay, now that was
So
dirty.
long. Man, I hate traveling.
Jason's
guess I
just
just
like, guys,
sit in.
just kick up your feet. There's probably a snack cart or something. Ah, that'd be sick, actually.
Look, comparing
kicked
this to
Jason.
what I usually do at home with, having to jump turnstiles, this is so much nicer.
Hey, if you're this far in the video, maybe consider leaving a like, a comment, and subscribing to the channel. And if you really want to help me out, consider following the link below to check out my book. I also do commissions, so feel free to contact me for that over any of my socials. Now, I'll let you get back to the video.
I'll
kicked
sit down
Jason.
and play my what's it called?
Oh, right, you've got a Game Boy SP.
Yeah, I do have a portable video game.
And you haven't pulled that out yet in this campaign. Thankfully,
Yeah, so
as Brato
so I just
mentioned
did.
before, human technology tends to have infinite power when it's here, so you don't have to worry about the battery on that thing running out.
Yo, sick.
When Cap comes back, Jason plugs, is just messing with his flipper, and he pokes her with it, and she looks at him super indignantly, and he goes, "All right, I forgot," and he's like, and she says, "I'm gonna help you remember if you don't pull that out."
Yeah. I mean, come on. I can't be the only one who picks up on these, right?
Yeah,
You-
I heard that one too.
You are damn near insufferable, girl.
Can you
Oh, thanks.
can you cut in Careless Whisper right now?
So, that was the first time you pulled out your game system, so
Hey.
what's Rune doing about that?
I guess she's just looking at it. She's like, "Whoa, what's this?" It's like, "Oh, it's the video game. You press buttons and stuff happens on screen. It's really cool. In my world, these things are huge. It makes you completely travel into another world, which is ironic." And she's like touching it,
No.
bapping the buttons like a little baby. It's like, "Wow, it's so cool."
Actually, Cheese chimes up. What? This allows teleportation to an entirely different world? That's impossible. There had never been any civilization in the digital world capable of instantaneously traveling to different worlds. I sincerely doubt you humans can do that.
It's metaphorical.
Well, thankfully he is correct about that. There have been individual Digimon capable of doing such things, but never civilization-developed technology, so he is 100%
Haley's gonna
correct.
wonder.
Good.
Haley's gonna then
his
pose,
credibility
But
as
the
a
merger
biologist
happened.
is
The
sustained.
melding happened. what does that imply?
Ooh, the merger
If
happening
they're
does
does.
not know.
technology based on this, but then somehow multiple different servers, i.e., realities, have merged. What does that imply? You know?
Well, it doesn't imply that it does not imply that you humans have succeeded in doing something that we Digimon have failed to do in our entire civilization.
Oh no,
It's metaphorical.
Is racist?
It's theater of the mind.
He's not racist. He just takes a. Okay, yeah, it can be. He just said something out of context. Listen, he's got to be famous. He can get away with it.
I think that's the thing that makes you unfamous.
Yeah.
It
was a misclick. It was a misclick.
Kind of famous.
It was a misinput!
Still, that does raise an interesting question for all of you to ponder now that two among you have discussed it. There is no known method of controlled travel between worlds, besides ridiculously high-ranking Digimon that very few Digimon would know about, although with his background, Cheese would be familiar with a few, but none that would willingly do something such as this. So then, that raises the question, what could have possibly had the power and the motivation to cause the merger?
Surely we'll figure it out in the future.
Anything in particular you all are going to be doing during your downtime on the train?
I
Playing a video
guess
game.
Rowan's gonna be going over the footage he caught in his phone.
Wouldn't it be funny if I just played Pokemon?
Really is just-
What would be funny is if everything he just captured up until this point was some fine blurry mess whenever Digimon walked in. He literally cannot get any footage.
I look at the footage, say, damn, your phone sucks.
Well, thankfully for him, that is not the case. All of the footage is most definitely there. While he's looking through it, he might also find that he actually somehow has a fully functioning internet connection on his phone.
Bruh.
Hacks. I declare hacks.
But if he tries to upload anything, uploads do not work properly because it looks like the time difference between the world has it decelerated to the point where uploading just 1% of any of these videos he's recorded would take several days.
Can he
damn.
connect to the internet?
You can still connect. You can look stuff up. You can use the browser. But sending and receiving messages, and sending files and such, to the analog world does not function.
Okay,
Rowan,
so-
you should search up Digimon. See if anything pops up.
Your upload speed is great. Your download speed is garbage.
Isn't
Well,
it the
no,
other way around?
no, the download speed is great. The upload speed is garbage.
Yeah, it might be.
You doofus.
Also,
I will
Sora,
never make
you
that
good?
mistake.
Sora, you good? You've been muted for a while.
I was eating the rest of my shawarma.
Oh, fair.
The shawarma.
That what
Yes.
Artemis is doing? She's just eating as well.
And just like eating
the
some
train.
snacks, but also like post eating, like just kind of kicks back and plays a little bit of music while the scenery passes by.
Yeah.
And just because she felt like it, Scratch, clambered out the window and has been sitting on the top of the car for like the last hour or so, just breeze in the hair, the scenery passing by, and
Nice.
yeah, it's a nice day
It's
outside.
like the Frontier opening, yo.
But yeah, what is Rowan gonna do about the information he now has with his phone working and having full internet access?
Probably
I
gonna
just-
just look at porn or something.
I was about to make that exact same joke. I was about to be like, had to go to the bathroom inconspicuously.
KQ, you there?
He's doing it. He's doing it right now.
Okay, so I'm gonna like look up if anyone else on Earth has noticed these weird creatures that have appeared on Earth. Or weird creatures have appeared on Earth.
Okay, so what you find when looking up news on Earth is that
Not a
you
day
end
has
up
passed.
you end up finding some like live streams that are up of what's happening in Philly. But when you try to load the live streams, it's just a still frame. Because time is moving that much slower there. So little time has passed that all you can see is basically exactly what was happening when you left that world. So there hasn't been enough time for any news outlets to report on it.
What if it's just Rowan's own stream that is just frozen?
Just his.
Actually, by the logic of the digital world, if Rowan was successfully capable of live streaming, it would be like super sped up and possibly fast, and I don't think there'd be any way to process it.
There would not.
Because we're not dealing, because quite literally, time had sped up. There'd be no way to slow down the video.
Yep. Still, any introspection on all of that, and maybe whatever Cheese thinks of the technology in your hand?
I assume Cheese knows what a cell phone is.
Kinda rub it in his
True.
face like, ooh, human technology.
Art
He's
just
not a
kinda-
racist. He just didn't think humans could teleport.
Art kind of like leans over and looks over the back of the chair at the display. He's like, "Hey, you're not buffering, right? Like that's real time, yeah?"
Rowan has absolutely no idea if he's buffering or not.
She's
Just
now
because he has a stable
leaning.
internet connection doesn't mean. I mean, actually, you know what? He can't download. His downloads are taking way too long. Nothing. Every time he updates, nothing seems to change, and now every live stream seems to be moving extremely slowly. I think, as far as Rowan's concerned, time isn't moving slower. He just has bad internet connection.
Art kind of like narrows her eyes in the "Are you fucking kidding me?" kind of look,
Okay, so
and just says, "You have no idea
Yeah.
how any of this works, do you?"
I would like to propose, have Cheese roll a d20 and then add a firewall roll to it.
17.
Okay, so from all of his research into the history of the digital world and connections to analog worlds, he is very familiar with how the time dilation between worlds works. So he would be able to answer the question of what the fuck's going on with the live streams.
Obviously, what's going on is that the human world is moving at a much slower rate than the digital world. So, it seems that despite you still being connected to the internet, no new information is going to be popping up. Ever.
Ever.
How big of a difference is this time dilation? About 6,000. I don't know, 6,000.
1,000?
Rounding up!
Well, the rounding up doesn't really help.
Not giving out of character, not giving a unit of measurement also doesn't help.
Yeah, not to mention it's not exactly consistent between dimensions either. Nor is it consistent day to day, frankly.
So okay, Cheese relays that kind of information, and he goes, and Rowan's gonna go. Wait, you mean that we could go to sleep one day and the human world speeds up like a month?
No, opposite. Other way.
Opposite.
I mean, it's
No,
never
it's
it's never going to the digital world will always be faster than the human world. They will never reverse. All right. Since you guys have taken your time to discuss some stuff during the ride and figure out what all you're doing for it.
Is Wahoo, like, try to describe that too?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely give us what Hailey and Wahoo are up to.
I mean, it's pretty simple. Hailey is literally just kind of, it's gonna be like 6 hours, so for a decent good amount, Wahoo is just kind of doing zoomies and doing kind of rough laps through the aisles and stuff like that, and she's just watching over him, and then eventually he gets tired and she's just kind of talking to him while he falls asleep. So
I love Wahoo.
He's adorable.
Adorable murder fish.
Yep. Well, now it's time for a bit of an upset. So, Scratch would be the first one to notice that up ahead, there appears to be some construction going on the track.